Okay, so now I chose a new workout from my catalog, and it lasts about 50 minutes. It's supposed to be a pretty easy one, but it's the longest one I've done so far. So what I'm doing now is that I'm trying a new setup for the YouTube videos. I have rotated the bike for 90 degrees in the garage, put up a photo background, and the garage is sloping downwards my right side, so that's where the Wahoo Kickr V6 comes in, because you can adjust the two legs on the side to make it leveled. That was one of the issues with the Kickr Core, which didn't have that opportunity, other than if you decide to build up underneath the legs. So now I have the key light in my front left. I have a second light with barn doors in my front light right, and I have put up a small aperture light to illuminate the Kickr, which I'm filming with a GoPro on my left side here. I have also changed my cleats on the shoes, because earlier I have been slipping out of the pedals because they were worn down so much. Now they're firm and fine. Now I'm getting a routine, so I remember my water bottle, my heart rate belt, and a towel, and this sweat protector always sticks on the bike. So I guess in my situation I have to pack away all the stuff after each ride. So I'm trying to find a quick and easy way to pull it out and clear it back in. I'm still using the FX3 for filming, because my other cameras has a 30-minute limit. I have turned down the image quality even more, because in my last video, which was a little bit more than 30 minutes, it was still over 50 gigabytes of video. So now I have chosen the lowest quality in high definition, 1920 by 1080, and I'm hoping that will work. The nice thing about using this camera is that this is the main camera I use for my video work when I'm on job. The GoPro, just to get a second angle, and it films as long as there is battery and memory in there. I have also connected a hard drive, SSD hard drive, to the old Mac. That worked fine the last time, and I'm hoping that I am able to catch a screen grab this time as well. Enough for the photo related stuff. Back to work. I tightened the pedal last time. I checked the screws on the crank. It's still there, but there is a chance, a small chance, that I'll have to jump off the bike and tighten it even more during the workout. But I will try to get a new crank set my old 2006 bike. Right now it feels great. And by the way, I like to have my bottles in the holder on the bike, because that's where it's gonna go when we're riding outside, and not on a table beside me. And I have to tell you that I'm not going to upload videos this frequently to YouTube. I'm doing it now to check if my setup is okay. And I've also switched out my microphone with a small one like this. And that will hopefully get rid of some of the reverb, and it makes my speech much clearer and better. It looks like maybe the image on the main camera is a little blown out, but I hope I will be able to recover the highlights in post. If not, maybe I'll have to use an ND filter the next time, because now I have used 1 or 2 base ISOs and it's 12,800, which makes it pretty bright. Of course I can turn down the lights. Maybe I'll try that first. Well, regarding the exercise, I can already feel I'm getting warm, on the limit to start sweating, but my legs are fine still. And that's good, because it's 40 minutes left of this workout. And for those of you who have an old bike like me, it's 19 years old, it really gets a new life when connecting it to a smart trainer like the Wahoo Kickr. Of course, it's not that realistic as being out on the road, because it's pretty stiff and it doesn't move like the Kickr move. But when you're outside and you're raising up and wiggling back and forth, the bike will also wiggle. That will not happen here. Not much anyway. Down to 190 watts. And remember, always keep your cadence above 85 rounds per minute, or RPM, not to get stiff. I'll appreciate it if you comment down below the video what you like and what you don't like. Remember, I'm not a coach. I'm a dad who has exercised very little for the last 15 years or so. So this is my start to getting back, and my wife is also starting. We are both in the middle of our 40s, and there are signs in the body besides the belly fat that we need to work out and keep in shape for our kids, but also hopefully our grandkids someday. There is very much focus on this online these days, and everyone repeats themselves, but it's really important, like we've always known, to exercise and eat well, healthy. I must say, this is a really great way to get the motivation back. I have not regretted this purchase of the Kickr so far, and if the quality is good and it doesn't break down on me, I will see no reason to regret either. "37 minutes left." So now working on 104 increments. I don't really know, but it seems like the whole workout is going like this, and the goal is to increase endurance and learn to sit on the bike seat and keep your legs going. As I told you last time, the cartoon graphics don't bother me. I thought I was going to dislike it because it's not realistic video like Ruby, but it really works well, and I don't care if it's cartoon graphic as long as we get all the data and a variety in tracks. And it's also kind of motivating that all these cyclists we are passing actually are people sitting in their garage or in bedroom somewhere else, riding their indoor bikes as well. So if you get to know one of these people, you can chat with them on your phone through the Zwift companion app. I want to practice some more before I start doing that, and I don't have any friends besides one on Zwift either so far. It's really great that I don't have to change gears. The game changes gears for me, and you can feel the resistance through the smart trainer. I guess it's kind of like how the Zwift cog works. Besides, this is a normal cassette, and I swapped the 11 speed one that came with the bike with a 10 speed that fits my bike. You can see that in another video. And don't forget to drink. I'm on 2 of 4 increments. And remember not to fall down or be too tense in your neck. Remember, you are going to hold up for a pretty long time, and don't support your arms like this, but have a little bit of slack in the elbows. Should use your abdominals to hold up your upper body, and your feet to push down the watts in the pedals. And remember, in this game you don't make any turns. Of course, you're just riding straight through, and the game is making the turns for you. So that makes it a little weird when you're riding directly through other people. Since I'm able to speak in full sentences almost, I guess I'm in zone 2 right now, and that's also a goal of mine, to do a lot more zone 2 exercise to strengthen the heart. You don't have to be in a race every time or attack tracks, but just make your legs rotate, get blood through your whole body, and feel it burning. About half an hour left now. I'm a really bad breather, so I'm trying to breathe through my nose and out my mouth to get my heart rate down and enough oxygen into the lungs. I really tend to breathe on top of my lungs all the time, and then you will pretty soon feel it, the lack of oxygen in your muscles. Right now I have a Swede behind me. I guess it's back there, and watching my back. But I can see others back, so it seems like everyone else is riding the other way towards me. I'm going on a big shoot tomorrow with the camera, so it's good to check if it's okay the day before. I'll just have to remember to charge my batteries and format the memory cards. But I'll have to upload this workout video onto the computer before I format them. Now I'm really starting to sweat, and it builds up slowly. I've heard that the people doing these long exercises or longer are watching series or movies on Netflix, and I can really see why. Because now there is no music in the game, only the sounds of drivers passing by and my fake wheels hitting the asphalt. So it can be pretty boring if you're doing this every day all week. But it's still motivational. Just put on some music or a movie. As long as you're not riding a race, then you probably have to stay focused. If you race up, you can definitely feel the bike wiggling back and forth. At least at this pace. This garage is about 99% airtight, and I closed both the door and the gate and the ventilation. So all oxygen I have in here was in here before I started workout. So I hope I don't pass out before the workout is finished, and that I'm using up all the air. That would make a really good blooper. "25 minutes left. I can feel it in my scrotum. I'm not used to sit on the bike as intense as this. Increment 3 of 4. This is a pretty steep hill. If this was in real life, I should gear up or down, but you don't have to need it to do it with the erg mode on the Wahoo Kickr V6. Guess you can turn these off and start using your handles, but this is pretty fine for me. Okay, Canadian passing me on a mountain bike. What's the point? Don't you have the same exercise as me? No, he took another direction. Now I'm alone, almost. Nice, feels good. The sweat is dripping onto this padding, so I can definitely see the use of it. K. Johannessen from Norway. Who is that? I can really feel the hemorrhoids are coming. Down to 190 watts and above 85 RPM. A little bit of rest in the thighs. under 20 minutes left. Subtract 5 of them, and we're under 15 because of the cool down. There's the team passing me. A lot of thumbs in here. Not for me, but for them. Maybe I should get my phone a little closer the next time so I'm able to like what everybody else does. But we'll improve a little bit on every exercise. Either it's video quality or the exercise knowledge. I'm a threshold now. Actually, 154 heart rate. I can't see my heart rate on the screen, so I actually didn't. Damn, I didn't connect my belt to Zwift. Bummer. Maybe you can do that afterwards, after the exercise is finished. But the point of doing these exercises so close for me now is to make all the errors at an early stage, like remembering towel, water bottle, connecting the belt to Zwift, all those things. Can accept that now in the beginning. But as time goes by, I will not ride every day, and then I will have the routine fixed, so I don't have to think too much about those things, and it gets easier and faster to start riding. And since I'm doing this Zwift game now, I hope that my legs are spinning at the same pace when I'm getting out in the spring, and that I have a more optimal cadence, which I think I don't have had before. Okay, so we're in 4:04 now. Last lap before cool down. the pedal is still stuck. So maybe I tighten it a little more this time, but I guess it comes back off. At least if I start these attacking exercises, because now the pace is more even the same all the time, and I'm not pulling in the arm. I guess 50 minutes is enough for me at this stage. I guess that commuting to work on my bike makes it a little bit easier for me compared to not doing that at all. Okay, it's downhill from here. First we're going up for a little while up to those trees. Lilam from Norway. Wonder how old these people are. 13-year-olds, 50, 60, 40. Like me. I don't know. He decided to stay directly in front of me and tease me. Maybe you think this is a national competition. I guess he is moving his levers by himself and don't have the erg mode turn on. Oh, my asshole is getting sore. I guess I need to have a little break for a couple of days now. Three and a half minutes left to cool down. Can you feel that I'm lying down in the horse? No. It's because it's downhill and my avatar just lays down because of that. Oh, my balls. These shorts are getting tighter and tighter as age raises. Maybe I have reached the shift, you know. Two and a half minutes to cool down. This is so good. It feels so good. You suddenly feel my lungs are expanding and getting more capacity. Since I sit down, I'm almost 8 hours straight every day and work. The body is rotting away. Of course, we are sitting on the seat, but we're still moving the whole body. But we have to combine this with strength exercise as well, and a little bit of jogging to keep some sort of variety in the training. Okay, so I can announce that the left pedal is still hooked up, which is very great. No, it's not too easy. Not yet, but I will try not to do the same exercise in a while. Try new things and feel how this works. We can now see the goal. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and cool down. Whew. Nice workout. And it works very fine to have the bike in this direction with the slope in that direction. Because of the legs on the Kickr V6, I can tune it and it's perfectly leveled. It's still some sort of resistance in the legs, but we're now just cruising. This is probably exactly what you would do in a spinning class in the gym. And the fun thing is that you are alone in the room, but you don't actually feel all alone, because these avatars are real people doing exactly the same. So it's kind of a community and group exercise, like a spinning class. But you don't need those other sweaty, stinky, noisy people beside you and front and back. And I started working early today, around 6 o'clock. So now I'm taking a break midday to make this exercise. And I always feel happy and light in the head after doing a cardio workout. So I actually worked better after this break. That's kind of a fun thing, because if you work from 8 to 4 all day, yes, you have a lunch break, but that's not the same. So getting a little bit of motion in your body will probably, or it will make you perform better at work. "90 seconds left. We're going down to the lake or sea, ocean, whatever it is. I've never been to Watopia in real life because it's no country. It's a fantasy world. So maybe next time I will try London or some other city where you can recognize buildings and not the survivings, but surroundings. Okay, now they're starting to pop the confetti. Here you can see the goal through the tunnel. It's light in the end of the tunnel. 10, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we're done. Yep, the third published workout. Nice.